Okay, so that should be fixed. Give me 2 seconds to check. Okay, we are fixed. Apologies for that. Welcome everyone, Garden Overwatch. I'm your host Bob, and today we will be hosting the game here. We have Dragon's Guard going up against. Um, Hold on, sorry, I'm just getting a message here about it. Okay, I'm just trying to sort out some technical issues at the moment right now, folks. So we might just have 1 minute here. Um, so yeah, we got Dragon's Guard today playing Bewitched Guardians. So yeah, this is also my first solo cast with the Garden, so I'm pretty looking forward to this. Let me just swap myself to spectator real quick. And what we're going to do is we are going to get these players on the blue team, I believe. Um, Marshmallow, you are red team. Uh, I just have to sort out some technical stuff right now, folks. We gotta do it. Okay, dragons for win. I'm calling it. Okay, yeah, good prediction, Pandora. This looks to be advantage here for dragons. However, there could be. This is very map dependent, of course. You're going to have You're going to have a lot of different maps being chosen out here because whoever loses the first round chooses the next round and it keeps going like that since we're in the playoffs. So, I know that Kratos is a blue team player. So, okay, all of these players are Dragon's Guard. Okay. Why? Thank you. So, yes, today we have this game going on. I think it's going to be a pretty good game, being honest with you folks. So I think it's going to be a pretty good game overall. There's going to be a decent amount of it's going to be a decent amount of competitive fights, competitive series overall. This could definitely go above and beyond, um, go above and beyond what it could be. Just looking at it, because a lot of people might see Dragon's Guard as having the clear advantage. However, I do think the other team could also get an advantage here. Let me just swap to spectators. Make you blue. Make you blue. Spectator. Okay. So. Okay. So. Okay. So. Swap him to spectators. Swap him to blue team. He is a tank. So then we have Zeke and B-Dog. Okay, no. We have Riku and B-Dog. Where is B-Dog? Okay. B-Dog is currently in spectators. So we have to make B-Dog on the blue team. Luke, you almost had that happen last night. You want to take the bet? Oh, we got some banter going on in chat. It's always nice to see. So B-Dog is... My phone keeps turning off. I need to get that sorted. So my phone keeps turning off and it makes this a lot more difficult. Okay, so we got Riku instead of Riku instead of B-Dog, so we have Zeke here. Okay, we're going to swap all these players to spectators for the moment. Okay. So I'm pretty sure that F make him on the blue. Yes. Okay. Never doubt any. Okay, so yeah, make sure you put your predictions in chat as well for how you think these games are going to go. Hopefully they'll go pretty good. So Riku instead of B-Dog, Zeke, Jiro, swap to spectators. Swap to spectators, you, put you back on there. Then put Jotaro back on there. And I believe we have one more. Marsh. We're looking for Marshmallow. Okay, so Marshmallow is on blue team. Okay. Okay. All of these teams have been, all good teams have been losing to bad teams, so Bewitched better win. I mean, well, not necessarily. You see, there isn't really any good or bad teams. So, okay, well, that's very useful. The entire other team just showed up. Okay, I need to make you blue, and I need to make you blue. Okay. What about bewitched? Okay, so this is Emerald's Brasseries are good. Hey, Bishy, what's up, bro? I hope you're having a good day. Um, Dragons. Of course, folks, I'm having to manage everything today, so, and this is my first time doing it, so things might be a little slow. I apologize if so. Okay. Yeah, it's gonna be a Bishy diff. I know I'm supposed to keep my commentary unbiased, but we might have a Bishy diff on our hands, folks. IDK could lead to it. But Bewitched, I commentated their last game. They bet Chebs on tour, I believe it was. Now I can't spell, so I might have that wrong. Even if so, we shall put up with it. Okay, so yeah, Bewitched won 3-1, I do believe, against the other. Hello, Red. Hello.
Hey, I just want to say before the game starts, good luck to Dragon's Guard. Honestly, this is going to be pretty hype, and no matter the result, I know this is going to be a fun game. I'm going to leave you to it. Bye.
Okay, thank you for coming on. Well, so we just heard there from another thing. So yeah, we just heard from the other team. He was a player from Bewitched. So yeah, that was his message to the thing, folks. Red O is smoking something. Yeah, hard bishy diff. Bishy diff, even though I'm on holiday. The sun. Okay. Okay, so it looks like Task Force is the person that's going to be checking if everything is all good for them. So say he's going to be all. Well, you can take his words how you think they said it, Luke. It's just going to kind of happen how it happens. So let's hope that's a good series, anyways. Let's hope that we can all have some fun, get some dubs, have a close game, and we can just get the most value we can. I know myself this is going to be a good series. So I'm going to crack open the cold one. Don't worry, this is nothing alcoholic. It's just caffeine. It's some monster. Because we're going to be having a lot of talking. You gotta keep your throat ready. You gotta keep your vocal cords on top form so you can cast these intense Overwatch games. Okay, so Task and Jazz on tank. Okay, so move you to spectators. Move you to spectators. Move you to spectators. I'm gonna have to move everyone to spectators here so that I can check that everything is all good. So currently we have Jazz as the other tank. Task is also a tank. So they're both on red team. Toe Booster, Mr. Toe Booster, and North are the DPS. So swap that to red team. Swap North to red team. And red is staying spectator. And Flame is on support. Okay. You got the 15 min window. Okay, so one of the players does appear to be a little bit late, so he will so of course they by league rules they have 15 minutes to get a player in for that. So and if they don't get the player, then they'll be forced to forfeit the game, which I'm sure Bewitched don't want to do. And I'm sure we will get a player, and so we probably won't have to wait 15 minutes, folks. So, yeah. How are we all doing today, chat? Is chat doing good? I feel like a lot of times a lot of casters don't interact with chat too much, or they interact too much. But, you know, you gotta fill the time and stuff. Or 5v6 like Deadman. I mean, they could necessarily do a 5v6, but I don't know. I wouldn't feel I wouldn't feel too good about doing that because I don't think that would be a smart idea. It would give the other team a big advantage. Big advantage. Bewitched better roll. Okay, okay. Yeah, let's get our predictions in here, folks. Let's see how we're doing. We have one for Bewitched currently. Um There are a lot of the league are very big fans of Dragon's Guard as well. They're one of the more popular teams in the league overall. They're currently second in the power rankings, I believe, just behind I think it's Emerald. So yeah, both teams that are very both teams. The Dragons is a very strong team. Bewitched is not too far behind, I do believe. Let me take it. Let me check. Wait, put red on spectator. Okay, yeah, I completely forgot about that. Swap to red. Oh no. Swap to spectators. For their other player to do that. Okay, I think we have the other player in here. Is this your guy? Okay. So sorry, folks, we are running a little bit late on the game. We have 8 viewers concurrently. Welcome one and all. I hope you're all having a good day. Dragons for the win. They have a hot coach. Okay. Okay, so we appear to have the players. Let me spect spectate red only. And of course I have to spectate over everyone for the sake of commentary. Um wait, the player is gone. Um I don't know what's happening here, folks. They have another 10 minutes to get it. Redo. Okay, so apparently there's a waiver in place for that player. Hmm. So how is chat doing anyways? I hope you guys are doing good. We got 9 concurrent viewers. The game should be starting shortly, of course. There is a slight delay. Just trying to get some players in and some things sorted. Of course, this thing isn't as okay. We got 10 mins to okay, got 10 minutes to sort it. Okay. Well, apologies for my things going off. Started at the last hour. 6 minutes into. Let's see what's going on here. Where's my? I am here. I am here. Don't worry. My predictions for this game. My predictions for this game. I think that this is a heavily favored game towards dragons. However, there is upset potential here for Bewitched. I think Bewitched can still win this game. It's not out of the realm of possibility. So yeah, I think what's going to happen here is that dragons have the advantage. However, it's going to depend a lot on servers and stuff like that. And oh, Froppy, welcome to the stream. Welcome. Thank you for coming along. It's appreciated a ton. Also, folks, with the settings concurrently, we are starting off on US Central, and for every second round, we'll be moving to I believe it is Netherlands. Yes. So it's going to be going from that to Netherlands, which is going to make it as fair as possible, as these are two differing regions. Dragon's Guard is a majority EU team, while Bewitched is a majority NA team. So we're going to be chopping between the servers. So if you do notice a slight ping difference in the cast, that is why. It won't be bad, you probably won't even notice it, but I'm just going to put that out there so you guys know. And we have a good few people on here right now. Of course, there's another few minutes until another few minutes, of course, until the other team has to forfeit. It is currently 1908 BST, which is 708. Uh, okay. So yeah, the other team was just wondering about their time. Of course, it's until quarter past. So BST, it is 7. BST 7:50. Okay, so let's see what's going on in chat here. It doesn't. I don't think it is going to be another forfeit. However, it is in the realm of possibility. I don't think it will be though. Um, it's going to be a map one forfeit by the time 50 minutes. So map one will be forfeited by that time. No, the 5v6 isn't possible because they have time. Um, task. Okay, so I'm just trying to sort some stuff with the staff. Let's say they have a player on the bench right now. I'm saying they could play them instead, but um, I don't know if they will or won't. We'll have to see how things work out. They could have to play their bench player right now for red. That would be a disadvantage to go 5v6. Okay. So their player is only 1 minute away, chat. So we're not going to have a forfeit. That's good. We should not have a forfeit on today's match, which is very good because last time I tried to solo cast a game, it was a tier 3 game, and it got cancelled unfortunately. But red. Well, I don't really think any of the players in the lobby right now are necessarily bad. I think that all of the players have a lot of potential, and I think a lot of these players also have a lot of talent and have shown their talent from both teams. So that's my 2 cents on that. I don't think any of the players are necessarily bad in this thing. And this is the winners bracket, so they have won a game before. So that's, I believe that the loser of this team might be playing Emerald Garden, I believe it is, because I believe Emerald lost earlier. Don't quote me on that though, I'm not entirely sure. So yeah, not much longer, folks. They got a little bit left. Okay. Yeah, 5v6ing in the playoffs, that would be very bad. That would not be good. Okay. So... Okay, 2 seconds. Apologies about that, folks. I just had to deal with something there really quick. Yeah, I think you could. Okay, you played. Actually, yeah, I do believe you do play Dead Man's, and the loser of that, I'm not. Actually, I'm not sure about that. I'm not going to comment. Um, that will probably end Bewitched's chances instantly. Um, Maybe because Emerald is the top team right now. However, they have been shown to be beatable. They have been beaten and they have been brought to the very edge a handful of times. So it isn't necessarily the end. So okay, I believe we do have the player here. Um okay, yeah, we have the player down here who has just joined. Okay, we got some drama going on in the chat as well. Okay, okay. Okay. So we're going to be starting off on control, of course. We're having Nepal first. And I'm going to scream. Okay, so he's gone again. Um, Apo Oh, we have another player here, Black Viper. Okay, he has played before. This is actually a good player. Match has not started yet. Match will be started in just 2 minutes. Okay. Okay, so we have the teams here. Okay. Okay, everyone ready? Both teams are in. Okay, folks, we have both teams. Okay, so Emerald Garden apparently plays the winner of the Chebs versus Baby Raiders. Both of those teams lost. Okay, we have a go-ahead from Bewitched Guardians. Okay, we have the go-ahead of from both teams. So let's get into the game, folks. Ladies and gentlemen, we are beginning. So, of course, coming out in Nepal here for the first round, there's going to be a decent bit of, you might see some rush if it's on Sanctum, which is the map in the background right there. We might see a decent bit of control, some other kind of, yeah, and of course we see a decent bit of control. But this map is very good for sort of rush comps. You'll see teams normally speed boost up here, or use a sim TP to just try and take control of that point, because this point is a very hard point to, oh, apologies, folks. I was not aware that was the pause button. It's clear that my stuff is mapped pretty different to this. So I will need to figure that out in time. So we got both teams coming out here. Okay.
Ready for battle.
Okay, so we got both teams going. We have a Rhine Zarya mirror, but the McCree being chosen over on the red side, but the blue side has the Reaper. Now, here's the thing about this, is that the McCree indirectly, well, directly does counter this other side. So I don't think there's a way I can actually solo spectate this unless I can see the button. Okay, that's how you do it. Okay, so yeah, the both teams rushing out here on the side, because the both fire strikes being used out. The Rhine charges in and walls off. The main tank is walled off for the blue team, and task force goes down. The blue team just run in on this other side, but their Lucio and Rhine get picked off. The blue team it's a 4v4, basically. The wall is used again. It looks like they're just going to be going down to the point here and just trying to secure it with that early momentum. But the red team actually picked up on the side of that. They're pushing back in here with their Reinhardt. This could be very dangerous for the blue team, even though they're back. Oh, their Ryan is back. Phoenix is back in the game, gets stunned, gets killed again! Oh no! This is very bad for the side of the blue team. They have the point right now, but the question is for how long? As the immortality field is forced out and the partner bubble is used. Zarya has a very high charge as the scrappy brawl comes out on the point. The Mei is out of position on the other side. The wall is forced to get them out. They don't have that to cut off the main tank anymore. And the Wraith is used by the Reaper as well as they're backing off. But the Ryan comes in from behind, goes for the charge, misses again, and gets picked off. That is the third death. This is not going very well currently. They do have more time on the point, but they lose the fight overall, and this will be the blue team retreating. This has gone very uniquely, I would say. Apologies. Again, I am really sorry here, folks. I am not used to these buttons at all here. So the blue team are just kind of holding this angle here, and the red team is starting to push into them. The nade used on the Ryan, it's very interesting. They're not going to be able to deny the other Ryan coming in here as the speed boost comes on. The wall is popping, the freeze is dropped, both walls are used, the nano onto the Ryan. They think he'll be fine, but he doesn't look to be, as the Ana goes down. That's a high noon coming out from the red team, secures the Lucio. However, the blue team gets 3 picks. The Ryan charges onto point, doesn't quite miss. The Mei is there, but the Mei backs off, just runs away. Shooting the ice fields doesn't quite get much value. And this is going to be the blue team flipping it once again. And what's happening currently is there's an alt economy advantage here for the red team pushing in. They have Shatter, Grav, Freeze, and the Transcendence here. While there's Shatter on board for here. But the Shatter gets 2! It goes past the shield, and Phoenix goes in. Both the supports are down. The Fire Strike window is used. The Reaper gets the pick onto the Ryan. The blue team secured this fight very effectively. Okay, hold on. I have to pause match here, folks. I have to make sure that spectate red only. Okay. Unpause. Okay, so we should be spectating red team only right now. Okay, so the blue team are deciding to go up onto the high ground here, but the red team's going mid. They don't see them. They don't see him. They're sneaking there, but the Zarya notices, starts putting in the secondary fire. Phoenix charges back on the point just to hold this position, hold this corner, and the grab comes out. Brilliant grab, sticks them to the wall. The freeze and the trans are dropping. The beat and immortality field are also used along with the grab from the red team. But no one's died yet. As I say it, the Lucio gets picked off, but the Death Blossom gets 3! Riku with the 3k Death Blossom, and that's the team kill for the blue team. Beautiful play from Dragon's Guard. Beautiful, beautiful play. And that is how they secure that fight, and it's going to be a desperate overtime push. That is... And the Shatter comes out, but the Shatter gets cancelled! Phoenix, you absolute madman! He charges the Reinhardt, which caused him to not do it, but there's 2 of the red team on the point right now. They have to go back. It's only the Lucio contesting. It's the supports against the supports currently on point, but the Reaper comes in. The Reaper says, no, we're not giving you that one. We're not giving you that 2v2 support, and the Deadeye is used, doesn't get value. Lucio gets picked off. And that is the round to Dragon's Guard. What a beautiful round. It was very dangerous at the start for Dragon's Guard. They were in a lot of trouble. Their Ryan had died 3 times in the first fight, but they managed to pull it back, and that is the first round going to Dragon's Guard on the blue. We're seeing again the Ryan Zarya, and they've swapped out. They're currently playing a Doomfist. On that side, they're playing a Reaper Doomfist comp here. This kind of gives me vibes to the Stage 2 playoff comp. No, the Season 2 playoff comp of the Overwatch League. But it's just going to be the traditional brawl coming out here from the side of the red team with an Ana Baptiste, swapping out the Lucio for the Baptiste. Possibly for the Immortality field play to try and help build up Shatter faster. because the Ryan is not going to have to worry about dying, so he can swing more often, which could give him the advantage here. But the Lucio for the Ana instead on the red team adds that extra speed, that extra momentum, lets them get more aggressive when they need to. As the wall comes out here from the red team, doesn't quite get much value. Phoenix is going in here, holding the front of these stairs. The Dragon Guard want this advantage early. The pin into the wall, that's beautiful, and the Immortality Field is used. But the Mei goes down from the side of the blue team. I didn't even notice when the Immortality Field was popped. And the wall is used by the Mei as well, but they choose to back off here. They're not going to take this engage, even though they got the Diva. The Doomfist goes in, doesn't quite get much value in the slam. The slam got ruined. The shatter comes out, it doesn't get anyone. It goes into the shield and Zarya bubble, the wall is used, and Phoenix goes down. The Baptiste jumping out to meet the enemy team here, going on a side angle, just running away, uses the Immortality Field so he can get out. I wonder if that's worth it. The red team captured a point. They're not going to have Immortality Field until around the mid of this fight, unless they chill here for a couple of seconds. Which it looks like they're going to do. They're going to take a wide angle on the left side through this tight room, which I think will be really good, especially for their Mei. The attacking Mei would have the advantage. However, they do have to be careful of the wall here. The Reaper's on the high ground. He's 6-3 to the Blossom. He's going to be looking at the Ryan, but the Ryan just shields it, and the window is popped from both teams, and the Mei wall is popped or vented, but it goes back down for some reason. The charge is missed by Phoenix, and the remake gets the Baptiste. The red team gets 2 picks. Make that 3 with the fire strike. And it just looks like the blue team is backing off here again as it goes up to 35% for the Reds. Oh, we do have a... Oh, hold on. I must pause. Okay. We have a disconnect currently. Okay. So currently we do have a pause. One of the players has disconnected. Okay, I need to make it so my thing can stay up. My phone. So yeah, we do have a current pause because the player is not here. Yeah, I'm getting absolutely flamed for that because I didn't do it immediately. That's on my part. Apologies. I need to go into my display, I think it is, for this. I'm trying to figure out how to keep my screen on for longer. Okay. Let me check the chat. So... Okay, let me double check I have him on red side. Okay, so we are... Oh, no! I pressed the wrong button, Pause match. Whoops. Okay, I am... Oh god. Oh, apologies to the players here. I am about to get a shitstorm coming my way. I accidentally unpaused. Okay. So I need to check this here. 15 seconds. Okay, so how is chat doing anyways? Let's get some more stuff. Forgot to give him a copy of my dream. Me, I am not a caster, Jay. I have been casting for a while. This is my first solo cast, however. I have been casting duos with someone else controlling the thing for about 2 months now, which is about since week 5 or 6 of the league, I do believe. And yeah, I'm your caster Bob here today. Um, I'm not that much of a rookie. So yeah, I just had to sort one or two things there, just one or two little mistakes on my bad. Okay, yeah, Zeke, yeah, we had Zeke disconnect here. Zeke is actually, I've only heard, okay, no. Come on, Frob. That's disrespectful, okay? That's just disrespectful. I've had some slight blunders today, folks. This has been one of my lesser showcases casting, but of course there's a first time for everything. This has to be the first one. Yeah, I've only heard good things about Zeke from the Dragon's Guard members, as I am friends with a few of them. They've only ever spoken highly about Zeke as a player, and said that he is very mechanically gifted, which we have seen a bit during this. However, Riku, who is Aishta, he got a 3k Death Blossom. That first point, which is very impressive, and I think the Dragon's Guard really picked up after the first two fights. They kind of screwed their heads on and started playing the game properly, and it really worked for them. So yeah, try switching to certain characters during the match. Don't stay on free spectate. That is the thing with this, with the free spectate. Um, Currently, um, it is a bit of an odd setting on it, and I think overall the top-down view and the in the five view, I think gives a better sort of view of everything that's going on at the same time. Yeah. Well, a lot of the uh game plan of dragons is um actually I probably shouldn't say that. Probably shouldn't say the team's actual game plan. That would be a bit negligent to me. But my favorite Monster Energy. Well, my favorite Monster Energy has to be Ultra Paradise, which is the green can. But I'm currently just drinking the base Ultra, which is the white one, which is my second favorite. Ultra Red and Blue are very good as well. They are both very good flavors. They are very tasty. Actually, in the chat with the players, we're having some positivity right now. One of the players, Jodo's father, just added Task Force, the main tank for the red team, and was like, "Hey, you're pretty cool." And Task Force was like, "Hey, you too. Your Lucio's really good." So it's always nice to see the positivity and the brotherlyship between the players. Mule, I've had Mule. I'm not a big fan of Ginger personally. I'm not a big fan of the taste of ginger, so it wouldn't be my favorite. I I drank like a third of the can when I got it, and then I just put the rest of it down the sink and kept the can because the can looked pretty cool. But yeah. Okay, Zeke said 1 or 2 minutes. Okay. Okay, so yeah, it should be 2 minutes. Zeke will be back in the game, and we will be all good to go, folks. So yeah, you gotta drink more specific at East. Specific at East. I don't quite get you there, but yeah, I'm sad he's joining. Um, they have okay. Okay, for 10 minutes. Okay, so you go back in a sec. Okay, what has just happened? No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Pause match. Why does it keep on pausing? I didn't even press anything, folks. I swear. What is this? Okay. Um. Uh. Let me think. Something is wrong here. Okay, that is Zeke. Yes. Okay. Okay, we begin. Okay, so as we're going in here now, we have the blue team starting to push back up. The Reaper's on the high ground, however. He has 90 to the Blossom as well. He seems to be wrapping around the back, actually. That's very interesting. The wall comes out, and the punch into the uppercut combo here doesn't quite get the value needed. But the Blizzard is used, and there's 2 picks coming out, 1 pick for each team. But the mech is dropped. And let's see what's happening here. The Ryan goes for the shatter in the dead fight, but he doesn't quite get the kill on the Zarya. I don't quite know what was going on with that. Okay, that was very interesting coming out from the blue team there. That looked very uncoordinated compared to their other pushes. I don't believe Zeke does. I've never seen him get a full pocket. Okay. What are they doing? They're not going to make it in time. It's 98. No, okay, they do. They barely make it in time. The freeze is dropped by the blue team. Rico gets the freeze off, and it freezes the Mei on the high ground. And the bomb comes in. The bomb doesn't get any value, but it's 2 picks anyways for the blue team. It doesn't even matter. The Ryan from the red team's just forced out. Freeze. The Mei gets 2. And that's the point cap. And it's a very good, coordinated fight. This has gone both ways here, folks. This has been for every fight that the red team wins, the blue team seems to win too. But whether those fights are clean or not doesn't matter too necessarily much, as long as the fight goes down. The window popped in the mid, and the shatter. Oh, I got caught on the thing. Sorry. Oh my god. The shatter gets 2. The grab gets all of them. But the Doomfist gets 2 on the red team. And the Death Blossom comes out, gets 1, but the Ryan is dead. 3 are dead for the side of the blue team as the Meteor Strike comes out. And the boost kills the Mei on the red team, however, but the mech is dropped. And the Doomfist is just trying to contest here. There are 3 on point, the Baby Diva, the Mei, and the Doomfist. And the punch comes out onto the Reaper, doesn't quite get the pick. But the Mei goes down. And the uppercut from the Doomfist, the combo onto the Reaper, secures the pick, punches the Ryan off the point. They might just keep doing this. They're starting to come back. The Lucio gets charged. But if this Ryan dies here, if one of these Ryans die here, it could be a big advantage for the other team. The Baptiste goes down for the side of the red team. This Doomfist, Zeke is doing so much work, but he gets picked off by the Zarya. The shatter comes out, doesn't get anyone. The sleep comes out onto the Diva. 2 with the fire strike for the side of the red team. And the charge comes in. It was so close. The Dragons got so close to getting it, but it doesn't quite make it. The red team starts to cap once again, and this looks to be over. Nobody can touch. And the second round goes to the red team. That was very, very good. That was very good from both sides. But it was so close. The blue team were so close, they just barely couldn't make it in time. You see the hog pick coming out from the red team, more than likely to get those hooks on the Paul Sanctum. Coming out here, and the Reaper being chosen and by the red team as well with the Mei. It seems like they're running their standard rush comp, but they've only really swapped out the BAP and the Hog. They're probably picking the Zen, so we can hold one of these angles, either over here or where the camera is right now, and just fire out onto the objective as both teams come out. And the Ash pick coming out here from the red team as well, probably do the same job as the Zen, but with just that little bit more value, so they can have a Lucio as well. As they come down the left side here, playing very aggressive and very fast, just sort of holding here. They're kind of stalling here for some reason, but the Reaper goes around the side, looks at the Mei, but the Wraith's forced out. He's just forced it back out there. That's not an engaging and take, but his Ryan pushes in, and the Zen gets picked off by the Ash. The Ash wins the duel, but the Ryan goes down for the side of the blue team. They are both 5v5. The Immortality comes out, saving the Reaper actually, and the partner bubble comes out onto him too. Nobody's even looking at the point right now. The red team are starting to go back onto it, but the coach gun gets the Mei, and the Hawk goes down as well. Zeke gets 2. Marshmallow gets the McCree. Task Force picks off Jotaro's father here. And that's 2, and that was the point capture for the blue team there. That was a very odd engage. It's been a while since I've seen something like that, just wrapping around and taking the fight there. However, it worked out very effective for the blue team. That's very, very effective. You can see Phoenix currently was just third person peeking. As the Rhines start to clash and the partner bubbles used, the blue team just trying to get out of that room, doesn't want to engage in there too much right now. As the shield is running low for Phoenix, he's going to have to start playing these corners more. The Nano comes out and the Shatter, it gets one, but the Immortality Field is used. Phoenix charges the Nano to run away, but gets picked off, and the Lucio gets picked off anyways. The Immortality Field didn't matter. Death Blossom comes out, and it gets 3! Aisha with the 3k Death Blossom, and the Ryan is dead thanks to the Baptiste. I can't believe this. No, the Mei is after ruining the Hog. Oh no. The blue team win it! What an amazing fight, and that was a carry from the Reaper that engaged. That was amazing from him. His Blossoms have been on point so far this series. And third person peeking there again from Phoenix using the shield. He does have the Shatter. The Bob gets popped in the middle, probably just apply the pressure or try to turn the Rhine shield around possibly for a Shatter. However, it doesn't seem to work as the Bob just gets burned down there, doesn't get much value. The Lucio is on the right side here just hiding. And the Shatter comes out, the jump Shatter, doesn't get anyone. The Reaper off the map, off from the Roadhog hook, Lucio gets picked off. This has to be a loss for the blue team. They can't do anything here. The Grav has popped, but the Trans is just gone. The fight was over. I'm not sure why Creed has popped the Grav there. However, it just seems to be the red team are just going to be going on to the point here anyways as the Baptiste backs off. McCree tries to look for the pick but realizes he's not going to get it. As the Ryans are just looking here on the right side as well, they're starting to clash. And the hook! Oh no, that's massive! And the Mei wall, but the Immortality Field is perfect! It just gets burned down, however. The Ryan gets out. That was an amazing Immortality Field for the Baptiste. They would have lost that fight there and then if it wasn't for that. That is amazing. The Reaper backs off here as well. They have both support ults close, if not fully here for the side of the red team. But there's 5 ults for the blue team, but the red team has 5 ults. The boop onto the McCree. Very good boop coming out from Jotaro's father, but Phoenix goes down to the other Rhine. But Riku picks off the other Rhine as well as the window is used and the Bob is popped. I still believe the blue team can do this. The Mei goes down. The Hog is getting pestered. Actually gets killed by the Bob. 2 kills for Zeke using Bob there. And the blue team actually cap even without their Rhine. That was great. The Junkrat pick coming out here from North. Maybe just to try and recontest. I'm not exactly sure why they would go for the Junkrat instead of something like the Tracer or the legs. However, it looks like they're still going to be doing it anyways. The Shatter comes out, gets Marshmallow down to the ground, gets him picked off as well. The Zarya's off the map. Oh no! But Phoenix does pick them off. The Ryan's butt 4 heads there. The whole hog comes out. This is going to be the death of Phoenix. It is, but the Death Blossom again. The hero play coming out. Only gets 1, however. Doesn't quite seem to be going enough. He seems to be looking for the Mega, doesn't quite find it, finds the McCree instead, who punches him in the face. Sit down, son, he says. This is our game to win. But is it really? The poop causes them to C9. Jotaro's father. What an amazing play. Dragon's Guard take the series. That is amazing. Let's see this play of the game here coming out from Aishta. That is perfect. He just walks right into the middle of them. He just walks up into their area. He just walks straight into them like, I have enough of you. Triangle. Let's see who gets the cards as well. Seems like people are choosing Marshmallow and Task mostly. Marshmallow wins the card duel with 12.8k healing on BAP. That is a lot of healing. Oh, it's actually even. Okay, folks. So we are going to the lobby now. Okay, so Bewitched choose 2CP right now. They have to choose a 2CP map. Let's see what they choose. Okay, so we also have a sub coming out here. Task Force is being subbed out for Mr. Tubar? I don't believe that person is here. Oh, no. Oh, they're swapping positions. I see, I see. So swap both the spectators. Mr. Tubar. Swap to red team. Then Task Force. Swap to, yeah, put the red team as well. So okay, and they choose Temple of Anubis, so we'll be going to Temple of Anubis next, folks. I'm expecting to see a bit of Doomfist, an occasional bit of, more than likely, A lot of Junkrat coming out here. I'm expecting that from dragons as well. Maps, of course, all off. We are going to Assault, where we are going to Temple of Anubis. So, oh yeah, correct. Okay, so we have to actually change the servers here as well, folks. Let's go to Settings, Lobby. It is going to the Netherlands. So we are playing on EU server, specifically the Netherlands. There's a France and there's a Netherlands. Yep. Okay, hold on. I can't type right now. Done. Okay, so we are making a substitution here for Dragon's Guard as well. Zeke is being swapped out here for B-Dog. Where's B-Dog? There's B-Dog. So we swap B-Dog to the blue team. And to spectate blue only. Yeah, Zeke is out here. I wouldn't necessarily call it a loss for Dragons here with Zeke out. I think he might they might be planning a different sort of plan that his hero pool mightn't fit around, so that might be why they have the new player in. But yeah. Let's see. Already from okay. Okay, so I've just added Task Force to see if he is ready. If his squad are ready to go. Let's see. Okay, so we have it ready from both sides. We're going into the second map here, folks. It is currently 1-0 to Dragons. Let's get this show on the road. Let's get this road on the show. Okay, so I'm expecting to see some sort of Junkrat play here. My controller's running low, better plug that in. There we go. We are plugged in and ready to go. So, yeah. Anubis is very closed in map. There's going to be a lot of close range play. Maybe a Reaper coming out here. Hanzo Junkrat composition coming out here from the blue team on the defense. I really like this. I really like this comp coming out here from Dragon's Guard because you have a bit of everything. You have the double shield with the Rhine Sig. Of course, the Sig barrier can be very good if you want to just dedicate that to your Hanzo or your Junkrat. The Baptiste is very good for the immortality field. In case the other team runs a Junkrat, they will have the advantage in that the other Junkrat will be very difficult to be killed. And from the attackers, we have a Rhine Zarya with a Widowmaker coming out with a Reaper. They might just go for one shot with the Widow, or they could stay on it and hold this top plateau. Either way, there will be a sniper duel. And, okay, no, they swap off the Widow. They actually go Echo here. I like this Echo as well. Both teams running the Ana and the Baptiste. This is very good. Coming out from both sides. Okay, let's see what's going on. Okay, the Sig barrier immediately goes down. He throws it out into the front line. Very odd choice. The Echo stays in the mid, however, as our team goes right. Phoenix is just staring down that Echo. His shield's running low. His shield gets broke. Oh no. The nade comes out into the back, but it doesn't get anyone. Let's see what's coming out here now. The fire strike comes out. The Riptire already from B-Dog. It doesn't quite get anything as the immortality field is popped, but he still gets to pick onto the Baptiste, and Phoenix does get the red Rhine. Oh god, but the Reaper is still behind. Apologies here, folks. Okay. The charge comes out from Phoenix here. He's playing hyper aggressive. Doesn't quite get the pick, even though you get the pick onto the Ana. Actually, B-Dog does. That is very good. So, yes. Okay. Is that the Valiant skin for Sigma? I think that is. It's either the Valiant or the London Spitfire. One of the two skins. It's always hard to tell with those Way skins, even though they do look pretty nice sometimes. Especially stuff like the Florida and the Guangzhou ones. As you see, the red team are actually pushing up right here. As the window is popped. Both windows pop from both sides. The Shatter comes down. The Shatter gets 2, but the Immortality Field is popped. 3 picks for the side of the blue team, but the Hanzo goes down. 4 picks for the blue team. This is just... Yeah, this is the blue team winning this fight again. They have been winning very convincingly. They have been very, very convincingly. Oh, apologies. Wrong button. Wrong button. Okay. Go. Phoenix is dropping onto the low here. He pins into them. What is he doing here? This is very odd. The thing forced out, but he's not. He's just getting swung. He is getting swung at, and the Shatter comes down. It gets 2. As the Ryan pushes in here. The Sigma is actually duplicated and the shield's popped up and the Riptire comes out. It looks to be going for duplicate. It's not. It's going for the back line. It's going over the wall. It doesn't quite get the pick, but the Rhine goes down. That is very unfortunate. The red Rhine just coming back here from spawn. As Task Force is just here in the middle spraying up. He is very close to his Death Blossom. See, they just seem to be holding this side corner here. They're just not wanting to peek at all. They're playing just very quiet. I think they're waiting for someone, waiting for something right now. The Dragon is popped. A very good Dragon. It forces out the Immortality Field from both sides. Actually, the Flux comes out. It doesn't quite get anyone, however. It's very unfortunate. Hanzo's holding a very upfront position here. He's just running back onto the high ground. See what's up here. Okay, that's the spawn room. Apologies, folks. Okay, Donna is just kind of... This Ana must be very scared right now. Use the sleep dart. It actually does get someone, I do believe. Not quite sure who. As the Zarya has enough of being chased. And this looks like the blue team is just... The red team is just going to catch her here. They got those necessary picks and they won the fight. They have 3 minutes on the bank here. Okay, the anti-nade actually comes out. That is very, very good. Even though they don't actually quite get the value. The anti-nade would have been good if they were pushing in. However, it actually didn't get the value, so it wasn't that good. Oh, the Shatter comes out. Where does that happen? That happens on the right side. What is this? That's not who I wanted to swap to. I need to take a look at the actual controls for this after I'm waiting for the team to get ready next round. Okay, the charge comes out from Phoenix. I'm not quite sure what Phoenix is doing here or what the tanks are doing in this room. They seem to be in a bit of trouble, but the Rhine runs low here. Very lucky that the Reinhardt ran low. As they just back up. Yeah, they're just kind of holding over here. I need to find which button does what here. Apologies, apologies, apologies. So that is the pause button. Noted. That's how you swap, okay. Then you press that to uncancel. Okay. Okay, thank you for coming out to the stream. It's appreciated a ton. So let's see what... They're just kind of playing into the window here. The Junkrat is just spraying. He is half HP, however. Can this man get heals? Oh, he can't. His Ana goes down. But the Junk on the other side also goes down. This Echo is just going to be applying the pressure here, and I would be very worried The bat just doesn't seem to be healing the Junkrat right now for some reason. Oh, but the Ana's coming back with the nano boost too. And the sleep comes out. This Ryan is just being able to go to town here thanks to that nano boost. Yeah, apologies for the pauses. I'm still getting used to these settings. And the cap, they don't touch! A minute time bank here coming in for the red team, for Bewitched. So, yeah, that's how that happens, folks. That's how that point is secured. 1 minute bank. Now, that means that if Dragons want to take this series, if Dragons want to take this map, they're going to have to win with time, which means they're going to have to capture both points and have some time in the bank so that they can do it. As I get flamed in the chat for the accidental pauses. Okay, but my button to switch camera views normally is the button that they use for pause. So I would. Oh, Sombra's invisible. Sombra player is literally invisible when you're spectating her. You can see the defense is just setting up for the Toronto Defiant skin here. Pretty good skin choice, being honest with you, for Reinhardt. Okay, so the Sombra Reaper. They're probably going to set up some EMP Blossoms with that, or some EMP Shatters. Or they can go for the Sim. I don't dislike that pick, actually. But the Widow here as well, actually. I'm kind of interested to see what they do. Hopefully they get some good value. They have to go gun, so they must have some experience on the character. Oh my god. Apologies. Apologies again. Oh, I'm trying. Oh, they just TP straight onto them. What an amazing play, and a big anti onto two. They do get one pick. However, it just does not work out for them. It's just fresh, but why am I spectating a dead guy? It's a charge. Phoenix, that was the wrong time to switch to his POV. Let's move on. Yeah, it's a London skin coming out here from the D.Va player. Matching skins from the tanks. Very good as they're pushing in here. The Zarya running very low as the D.Va just dives them. Tries to get the pick off, but doesn't necessarily get it. As the Reaper comes to assist. They do get the pick off eventually, however. As the Fire is just contesting the Baptiste here. Oh, the Widow! The Widow says night-night to the Farah. I'm trying to find her now. Oh, she's getting attacked by the Reaper, and it does not work out. It does not work out at all for her. And the blue team caps with 5 minutes on the clock. If they are going to capture this with time, this is a very, very good way to do it. So, oh, this Junkrat's holding this high ground here. I do like this. Oh my, the other Junk just hops straight through. Barely misses the trap, actually. As Task Force just cock mines away to avoid any of that spray. Spraying into the choke room instead. They have the teir. I wonder what they're going to do here. Let's see. Decides to go into mid with the nano here. Pins the Rhine! But it doesn't quite work as that's dropped. And the Shatter gets 2 on and 4 kills come out. Oh, but the 3k teir! Almost a 4k. The red team still get this, and Task Force saves the red team. That could have been very bad. Very, very bad without that teir. However, they managed to do it, and it's not a concern for them anymore. As the Junkrat is still holding this high ground position as well. The other Junkrat cock mines over again. Doesn't quite get any value from either as they back up. Partner bubble used the Ryan, actually got slept there for a second. I think they could have let him sleep and just amp speed into them there. However, they chose not to. That might have been a mistake. They might have just not thought of it. However, they are just pushing straight up into the mid here. The D.Va eating a lot of the junk fire, but it doesn't matter. The Ryan goes too far ahead. The Junkrat gives him the old cockmine combo and gets 2 picks. Oh, but the Zen gets picked off by the junk nades after death, and the Reaper picks off the Ana. There is no heals here for the red team. Reaper got 2, but not quite enough as the Ryan swings onto him. That is very unfortunate. As the time bank is slowly twiddling down here, there's about 3 minutes left on the clock for Dragon's Guard. If they want to be able to do this. So, yeah. Okay, so Dynamite used for some reason there. He's not going to have that if they push in now, but it doesn't look like they're going to. He will have the Dynamite cooldown more than likely if he gets it. Okay. So it seems they're just holding this lead as the Riptire comes out. It gets 2 for both Riptires. But the advantage comes out onto the blue team here as they have 4 picks on the board with only 2 from the other side. However, it could stack up. They nano the Bob. Very interesting point, but Nano just kind of goes to waste as he's asleep. But he wakes back up. It's not quite a waste yet as Phoenix runs very low. The Nano is forced onto him just to keep him alive. But I don't know if this is still winnable for the blue team. They do have to pick on Diana. But Diana is going to be back fast. Some of their team still the way around. But the Death Blossom comes out. Death Blossom gets 2. Big Death Blossom from Riku. Manages to secure it. Their stability for now. However, this is not quite working out for the red team as 2 ticks come out. They could have a better time bank here if they manage to hold. The Shatter gets cancelled! Oh my! The Shatter gets cancelled and used by the other team. We have a Tracer here coming out from north. Just for that OT stall, I'm assuming. But the Rhine goes down from the red team and they just grab the Mega Pack here. As the brawl continues on point, the Hammond goes down. This could be the win, folks. Folks, this could be the dub for the blue team here, bringing this to a 3rd point. Everyone is going down. The Riptire, the Hail Mary Tire, doesn't quite get anything as the ball just scrounges around the point and it's not enough, and the point is gone. So this round goes to the other Dragon's Guard with extra time. They have about 22 seconds more.
Initiating match.
Okay, so just 10 seconds here to assemble their heroes. This could... But anyway.
Ready for battle.
Okay, I need to check something here, folks. So. Oh. Okay, so this is how we go first person. Okay, the Spark skin actually. I never knew he had that skin. I'm friends with this guy. I never knew he had that skin because I have the very same skin for Ashe. That must have been a recent purchase, I'm assuming. Let's see what might happen as we just have the team setting up here. Duran just looking up at his Ashe. We have a mix of the London Spitfire and the Hangzhou Spark apparently today. That Ana holding that back. Do they have an Overwatch League skin? No, they have the Pirate skin. Okay. As the other team just starts to push in here. The question is, when is he going to go for the Fire Strike? Is it going to be in the choke? Because it's going to be very important to get all charge. Oh, but the Far Mercy! I never even noticed. They locked the legs. North is locking the legs. Let's see this. Let's get some legs gameplay, folks. She's playing in the middle of her team here. Not entirely sure why, but now they're holding a good position here, just in the choke. But against this double shield, I don't know if legs will get much value. They have only another few minutes. They're not pushing in. They're just holding here. I'm not quite sure what Bewitched are doing. I don't entirely know. Okay, Phoenix back on the board. Boss man himself. Gets 2 picks. Goes in on the Zarya too. This man's sense seems to be pretty low actually. He goes for the Mercy. He might be able to get this pick. Going for 180. He's just trying to avoid it. The Sigma is also trying. None of them can hit the Far Mercy. The Ashe is dead, but the Riptire is coming in. It looks like it's from the spawn. It's going into the air. It gets the Far Mercy. B-Dog with the amazing, just cream of the crop of Riptire to secure them that round.
Score 2-2.
Very good play and a very good hold, which they guarantee at absolute minimum a draw here for Dragon's Guard with 1:30 on the clock.
Initiating match.
I think that the Dragon's Guard might possibly win this depending on their composition. Like, they might have this locked in, or they might play like a Bastion Tor bunker comp in the spawn and just wait for their time to tick down. They probably won't, but you never know what can happen, folks. This is the thing.
Ready for battle.
Oh, okay. We got Aisha on the Pharah. Not something that he's played very much. On his former team, typically, it was their substitute DPS that would come in for the Pharah. However, he does also play a bit of Pharah as well. But would there be a home field advantage here? Because it would... Okay, no, he switches to the McCree. Okay. This could be a good choice. Oh, but no, he's back on the Pharah. There is a Junkrat, and they are locking the legs again here. From this side. I think legs would work on defense here a bit better. But we'll have to see what happens. We will just have to see what happens here. Jumps into the air. I don't know if he quite knows this. Goes for the boof to try and get him off the low ground. Doesn't quite get it. And backs off as soon as he sees that soldiers. Starts playing the low. Gets picked off by the Junkrat. Very unlucky. But they're running a double bird here actually with the Echo. I didn't quite notice that. As the Echo is just trying to focus in. Goes for the beam, but they got healed up before we could activate it. And he dies for it. But the Zen does get picked off. As there is a minute left on the clock here only, and they lose their first fight. This is very unfortunate. Oh, but Riku's locked the legs as well. Legs has been locked, folks. We are having a legs Junkrat duel. That's not everything you see every day. I believe Chengdu did run this composition once, but that's the Chengdu Hunters. They're kind of in season 3 and 2. They were known for their wacky comps, but he's getting very close to his Riptire here. This could be very big if he gets this Riptire up. Yeah, he's just hitting it off the walls. Okay, he gets the tire. I believe he's just going to throw it straight up into them, and he does. He climbs it up the wall and in. It gets 3. Task Force with the triple kill. That is crazy. He gets 4 actually. Not only does he do that, but he junk dips B-Dog. This looks like it's going to be a draw. Oh no. Oh no, it's a draw. Very unlucky. As a certain British Overwatch streamer would say. That is so unlucky. But let's see this play the game here from Task Force. $15k damage there on the Junkrat. It's very good. It's a lot of damage, especially. I play a lot of Junkrat personally, and that is good. Typically you'd get around 11 or 12 around this rank, but 15k is very, very good. He built up those stuff quick. Okay, so switch Task Force with Mr. Okay, so we're swapping these two players again. Okay. Bewitched still picks. I could be wrong. Okay, we just have to decide who picks what, so I'm gonna have to figure out the actual settings here for spectating gameplay. Tagging emotes. Spectate. Um, what score? The score is currently 1-0 in favor of Dragon's Guard. However, there was a draw on the second map. So that's why that is how it is. Okay, I need to change the pause button. Pause is what I need to change. Okay. X, move up, move down, move slow, move fast. Replay. Okay, I can't actually find that. It's not 3-0 Bewitched. It's not, that's not true at all. Okay. Okay, so swapping everyone to spectator currently. So I have to swap to spectators too. This is actually kind of satisfying to do, not gonna lie. Just this constant swapping, swap spectators as well. Swap you to blue. Swap you to blue. Swap you to red. And swap you to red. Okay. So, yeah, I have to swap the names, of course, as well. Bewitched. Bewitched. Versus drag. Versus dragons. Okay. It's fine, it's fine. I'm not exactly sure. B-Dog out. Okay, so B-Dog is out and Zeke is in. So where is Mr. B-Dog? Nothing personal. Make you red. Oh, no, hold on. So Zeke is coming in. B-Dog is spectate red only. Okay. Okay, we have a ready from one side. Switch Viper. Okay. Wait. Wrong player. Okay. Oh god, I'm very sorry, folks. I am very tired if you can't tell. Swap to spectators, I believe it is. Yep. Black Viper. Okay, so it is King's Row that we are going to now, folks. I love King's Row personally. It's a very good map. It provides a lot of Reinhardt gameplay. Um, King's Row is the best map for hybrid. It's one of the only good hybrid maps in my opinion. Okay. Okay, we have it ready from both sides. Let us begin.
Now entering King's Row.
Hold on, I need a...
Initiating match.
Okay. I need to sort this. Is it a ready or is it a not? Okay, we might have a swap on our hands here, folks. Um, show lobby. Um, back to lobby for now. Hmm. So, how's chat doing? How are we doing? Let's go cat. Look, I'm trying. Okay, this is my first time solo casting, chat. You gotta understand that it's my first time doing it, so there are going to be mistakes. I was not aware of the controls going into it, so yeah, apologies for that. I'm a lot better when I'm duo casting with someone else. This is not my best casting performance. I apologize a lot. I know I can do better, and I'll try and do better going forward. But yeah, I do check chat for help. I do, but sometimes YouTube chat can't be too reliable. Hmm. I did play on Excalibur. Yes, I was the flex DPS. I was the starting flex DPS for Excalibur. I played stuff like the Reaper and the Junkrat and a little bit of Soldier here and there. But yeah, I was an Excalibur player. Um, just the team sort of parted ways. I prefer like not to say what really happened. Like I'm not going to go into details about it because this is a game against Bewitched and Dragons. This does not have to do with the former Team Excalibur. But okay, we have a go ahead actually, so we can start up the round. But yeah, team got disbanded. Yeah, that's why I'm a caster, not a player. I was a bit upset about that, not gonna lie, that I couldn't get picked up for a team because of the roster lock, and I wasn't aware it was 2 days, so I only realized I had 12 hours ahead, so yeah.
Initiating match.
We should be, okay, we are all good to start here. Okay, no, we do have to pause. Someone is AFK. I know I can banter, I know. But at the same time, I want to keep things in line because there are some casters that I know. Oh, I didn't pause. Oh, my bad. Maybe. Okay, pause is over already, folks. But yeah, if you have the Excalibur players, did get picked up. Yeah, a few Excalibur players did get picked up. The Hanzo on the red team and Lucio on the red team are former Excalibur players. So yeah. Yeah, it's okay. It's all sorted. The person came back, so we are all good to go, folks. Apologies again about the scuffed stream. I'm not on top form today.
Incoming. Defend objective
But if anyone from other teams are watching, I will be LFT next season. Okay, the Rhines engage very fast here from the red team as they start to push back in. The cryo freeze is forced and the immortality is forced. The whole team just playing in the ammo field here on point. They are asserting a lot of dominance. Just saying, this is our spot, we're gonna take it. They don't even care about the anti-nade. Yeah, they're half HP, but they're still going. Phoenix is not in a good position. What is this? Oh yeah, I don't have my thing on. Okay. The pin comes out onto Task Force. He takes the Ryan duel. Phoenix goes flying. Okay, there's a callback to fall back by the May, which is a bit odd, but nonetheless, the point does go to the attacking team here. As the Hanzo takes the high ground, he's just going to be looking for angles. Taking this left side angle, I do actually really like this, because this is going to give him the Sonic Arrow. He's going to see the Ana there. Yeah. Says hello to the Ana. If he gets this headshot here, this could be very good. He decides to Storm Arrow the shield instead. Bit of an odd choice. The McCree is just chilling on card here. Lucio here. The wall is used, it cuts off the Lucio on the right, but he gets sent back by the charge. Amps the heals, goes up onto the wall, and the shatter comes out onto the Zarya. Oh no, the Lucio kind of fucked over the Rhine there by booping onto the low ground. The immortality field gets used. The Rhine is very low again from the red team, and he goes down. Lucio just trying to run away, but he can't run. He amps the speed. He's 21 HP, and he gets out just in time. My god, that was very close. Task Force has the shatter here, and he can use it. He might just use it here. There are 4 squishies, but he plays patient. The Ryan comes barreling forward. Nano is used. He still plays defensive, even with this Nano. Oh, it's because of the high noon. Okay, I didn't actually quite hear that. The Fire Strike comes out. Just stun comes out as well. The wall is used. He's really holding on to the shatter. He had a lot of potential for a shatter there. I think it was kind of a fault that he didn't use the shatter, as it looks like they're just going to be pushing up anyways here. It doesn't necessarily matter. They're just going to push up. He charges in to take position here. Oh, that's the enemy team. He pushes into the enemy team. The McCree runs low, but manages to run away, as the partner bubble is used extremely early, like pre-fight from the side of the blue team. That can be detrimental. The charge is not going to be good, as the immortality field is popped and the beat is dropped. The Fire Strike used through the window gets the Baptiste. It's a very big pick. Phoenix does have the shatter here, but he gets picked off. The Zarya here just trying to escape. He has the grab. He's firing those secondary fires anyways. It's a very good thing to do on Zarya, because if you fire those secondary fires in, you'll be able to get your ult charge faster, and in the Zarya duel, it will mean a lot. The bubble is popped early, still does get some charge, however. The wall is dropped. There's possible grab opportunity here. A grab dragon looks like it's going to be. Oh, but it gets cancelled by the shatter. The dragon gets cancelled by the shatter. The blue Ryan gets 2, but Phoenix shatters it, as they all just start to push up here. The flashbang comes out, doesn't get him, but the Deadeye is popped when the fight is over. Bit of an odd choice here from Zeke, as he still just holds this mid, doesn't run away too much. But the double boop! Jotaro's father, he gets the 2k boop. I can't believe what I'm just seeing. He's just possibly saved this fight. He's pushing in here, going a bit aggro. Tries to back off though. He sees 3 of them in front of him. Gets a little bit scared. Comes in here, the window is popped. Possible Fire Strike opportunity coming out here. I would be very scared if I was one of these squishies here. You just want to play this card is what they're doing right now. They're playing these corners. The window actually wears out. And Jodo's father is going to have the beat here. With Baptiste playing this really nice high ground position, actually. He's looking for the Ana. The Ana is very low. He doesn't quite get him. The McCree manages to force him out. And now they're just going to be trying to heal up his team. Oh, he's stuck in the back. The other BAP goes to contest him, but the Reaper backs him up. Very good. Very, very good peel from the red team. That could have been disastrous. He jumps up to give him the heal nade. But Task Force does have to shatter here. There's a big opportunity to make it. As soon as the shield goes down, he's going to shatter. And he hits the shatter! 5k coming out from Task Force. 2 comes out, the beat is dropped. But they retreat anyways. I don't understand that. Why drop the beat if you're going to retreat? That's, you know what, folks? Any Lucio players in chat, remember that phrase. Why drop the beat if you're going to retreat? Okay? Save those beats for crucial moments. Because right now the Nano's coming up. He's probably going to go onto the Reinhardt. The beat would have been very handy to have there. Very, very. But the grab is here anyways. And the Deadeye is popped. Uses the partner bubble on him. The shatter! It's from under the payload. They didn't see that one coming. The bubble onto the Ryan, but 2 picks for the red team. The High Noon comes out, gets 1. 3 for the side of the blue team. Let's see what's going on here. Lucio is 1 HP. Oh my. They just win the fight off the back of that. The blue team are holding extremely well here. 2 minutes on the bank. So that's been 2 NA maps, right? 2 U maps. Apparently the next 2 maps are going to be NA. So yeah, that was an error that we made, so. The Nano comes out as well. Oh, but the Blossom from the high, the flashbang, perfect flashbang. The Shatter comes out onto the Ryan, mid-pin. The bubble is used, but he still gets killed. The Fan the Hammer coming out on him as well. Does a lot of damage, but the Mei has the freeze here. Let's see what's gonna happen here. Oh, the freeze is popped. It goes onto the card, hits off the card actually, but it doesn't quite get anyone. It's more of a zoning blizzard, as the Ana just trying to keep their team alive. The shatter, with the shatter, the pin comes out up to the ice wall. Doesn't quite get a bit of a quirky fire strike coming out there from Phoenix. We seem to just catch this guy at his worst moments right now, as the Reaper with the beat just goes in. He backs off a bit there with the rape. It goes back in on the enemy Reinhardt here, as the Deadeye is popped, just hiding behind the card here in the immo field. The Zarya is 1 HP, looking to break the bubble, secure the pig. Doesn't quite get to do it. Almost gets blocked off by the wall, but finds a route out onto the Mega. As the Ashe is just poking and prying. But North picks off Jotaro. Oh no. Very unfortunate. But it looks like they're just going to group up here for one last attack here from the red team. They need to make this here, or the blue team will have a win condition. The window is popped. Both windows popped. Fire Strike comes through into the grab. Doesn't quite get anyone. The Shatter gets a lot, but the Nano comes out onto Task Force as well. The Fire Strike coming through, but the Death Blossom, it gets one. It forces him to shield. He can't Fire Strike the grab, and he goes down. Zarya gets pushed back here too. It's not going to be enough. They're just coming back from spawn. It's not going to be enough, and they're going to be captured in OT.
Score 0-3. Switching sides.
Okay, so that's going to be the 3 coming up here.
Initiating match.
That's pretty good. They managed to finish it out at least. So the other team will have to complete all 3 if they want a chance to stand here with dragons. So yeah, do any of you guys have any predictions for how the rest of this series is going to go? It's currently 1-0 to Dragon's Guard. There's been 1 win and 1 draw.
Ready for battle.
So let's see what the teams are deciding on here. We have a Ryan Hog coming out. Very interesting choice. Not quite sure why they're not running the Zarya here. We do have the Widow coming out from North here as well. I'm interested to see what they can do, especially up against Zeke's Ashe. Zeke has a pretty strong Ashe, as we've seen from the past. They are running a double hit scan with the McCree with the Ashe. Very interesting. We haven't seen the Junkrat gameplay, which is pretty interesting. You'd normally see at least a bit of Junkrat come out here on King's Row around this rank, especially because it's a very close range map. Okay, let's see what the Widow can do. The Bionade comes out straight from the Ana. It lands on both the supports actually from the blue team. It lands the body shot but gets slept! Oh no! Let's see this. The Ryan is just trying to poke and pry and poke and pry. There's Tinnitus here. He's just poking and prying as well. Phoenix has the shatter already! Gets the 5-man! What a shatter from Phoenix! This is the thing. Phoenix can have some bad moments, but when he's good, he is great at the video game. Types MTD in the chat. In the Discord chat. Oh my, he has time to pull up Discord. Okay, 2 seconds here, folks. We will have to stop the game for a second. If he's red team. Apologies, I am missing this fight. Oh, we missed. Oh my, I am very sorry, folks. We missed a team kill from the blue team. Very interesting. Okay. Very nice fire strike there. Actually got him 30% result. It's very interesting. Another fire strike gets him to 40. Now he's. If I'm task force right now, I'm just thinking, okay, I hope they keep holding there. Like he's gonna launch off another fire strike here. Let's see the ult charge. But he misses. Well then. Oh, and he gets antied. Very unlucky coming out. Very, very unlucky. Okay, but they just sort of back off here. Task Force just backs off from Phoenix and the High Noon kills the Hog. But the Reaper is still in the back. He just raids right through the middle of them. He's going back in. What is he doing? He could get killed here. Oh, but his team is with him. Oh my. They all push forward. I thought he was going insane for a second. But not quite. The Ana stays on the cars. The rest of the team pushes up here. We've been seeing this a lot where they just leave one on point and then they go to the top of the checkpoint and take the fight there. Looking at the ult economy here, there's Shatter, Beat, and Blizzard for the blue team when they're coming up to a Shatter and a Grab for the red team. So advantage is definitely in the blues court. But however, this Farah coming out here from Aishta could be very good. They don't necessarily have a counter since they are running the Reaper May. The Reaper's best choice is to just hold this plateau high ground as he was doing there. But he is forced off by the Farah. He has to try and see the Farah before the Farah sees him. As the Shatter comes out, making the Farah just gets to go to play here, but Phoenix gets 5! 5! That was a bit of an MTG, not gonna lie. He posts the emo.
Hello.
Okay. The Farah is just holding here with the damage boost from the Mercy. The Reaper is at that top right. The hook comes out with the big boop. Just prevents them. The Farah jumps up into the sky to avoid a May freeze. But 3 people get picked up. Death Blossom comes out as well. Death Blossom gets 2. As the Farah just retreats out. Zeke is on this right side angle. He's holding the high ground of this building. He has to be careful of that hook. He could get the free pick here onto the Reaper if the Reaper doesn't spawn him, but the Reaper does. The Lucio goes to contest actually. Let's get some Mercy gameplay, folks. It's been a while. Wait, Don has the gold gun from Mercy. I was not aware of that. But the blue team capture with 3 minutes. They could get a time bank here and force the draw. The Hog. We haven't spectated Hog this much. They've been locking the Hog a lot here. You can see the third person peek here just coming out from Phoenix as he sticks his shield into the wall. That's so you can see around the corner without putting himself at bay. Oh, but it comes out. Oh, the May wall, but it doesn't matter. He gets out, even though he is anti and the shield's low. You whole hog here if you're... Oh no, but the barrage comes out. The barrage gets 3! Riku with another 3 makes it 4! That is mad! It is not often you see stuff like that come out on a consistent basis, but that's what Aisha has been showing today. He has been showing consistent pop-off moments with his ultimates. Whether it's 1, 2, 3, or 6, this man shows up. He gets the boop again. That's just to dislodge the backline there. I would have possibly saved it for a boop off the side to the left when they push in. However, he will have to cool down for the next one anyways. Just kind of throws it in again. So there isn't really much that he's planning to do here with this. Oh, he spots the McCree. That was a very close. He boops the hog to deny the hook actually. That's very good. He is 50 to his ultimate. But they have the Bob here as well, as Zeke is just poking and prying. He throws in the Bob onto the Ryan, who is down on the ground. Bob uppercuts him. We get some Mercy gameplay here. Healing up the main tank that's taking a quick nap. The anti-nade goes out, actually hits his team, which heals. Oh, Phoenix is cut off. He has nothing, gets picked off. And the fire has picked off too. Task just swings forward until he gets slept. The hog is just pushing in forward. He tries to heal. You're antied, son. You can't heal. You can't heal through that. Oh no. The hog is picked up. But he has the whole hog and he's on his way back, so it's not all doom and gloom. But they do have the freeze here, though the ult economy is in the favor of the blue team. The red team are soon to be evening that up if they can stay alive here. Lumina boost comes out onto the Ryan to keep him alive, but he was anti, so he doesn't actually get the healing effects. He's going to freeze the Zard to death. And that's 2 from McCree. That's some great plays coming out from the McCree player. The shatter here from Phoenix. He gets the shatter into the barrage. The High Noon does pick off the Ana, but it doesn't quite matter. It just doesn't quite matter here, folks. As the red team, Dragons, are holding strong. Bewitched are our team that have been on a high recently. They've been getting some more wins on the board and they're starting to feel their confidence. So this game could be crushing if they do lose. So a lot rides on this, and the zoning blizzard comes out. It's actually perfect. The Grav comes out as well, and the May wall is popped, but they're trying to get around the May wall as Phoenix goes in with the damage boost. And he just slaps them all around as the Farah gets some picks as well. And that's the win. 2-0 to Dragons. Okay. The play of the game from Phoenix as well here. Let's see this. I believe this is one of his shatters. Yes, if this is here. Oh, not that was very nice. Oh my, that is satisfying. That is very satisfying. Score? Score is currently 2-0 with 1 draw for a Dragon's Guard right now. So yeah, this could be the deciding round. Okay, folks, let us go back to lobby. Okay, so I have to swap Jazz for red. Okay, Jazz is being subbed out. Swap to spectators, and red is coming in. Or is red? Or is red already there? Am I missing something? I don't see a red. Oh, I do. I'm just blind. Okay, and then I need to make Jazz spectate blue only. So yeah, we are switching to EU Central servers right now because we've had two EU in a row. We had one NA, two EU, so now we're gonna have two NA if it continues that long. This could be a 3-0 with a draw, but I'm not entirely sure. So it is USA Central. There we go. Okay. Guess I actually have to pass the lead off to someone else. I'm clearly not doing a good enough job here, folks. Apologies a ton. Yeah. We're gonna see what happens. There's just currently some chatter going on in the thing. See what's up. Feel free to talk in chat, by the way, if you are watching. Feel free to talk in chat. I'll respond. So, yeah. Okay. But yeah, folks, this series has gone on a decent bit. It is currently 8:30 after 3 maps with 2-0 up. Very different. Very, very different. Okay, I must. Oh no, have I gone? Okay, so I've been given back leader. So I must do names. This is Dragons again on the blue team currently. Dragons. Bewitched. Uh, okay, and the map is Route 66. Okay. So we're going to a payload. Oh, sorry, an escort. My bad. Okay, so B-Dog is coming in for Riku. Riku is being subbed out. Spectators and B-Dog onto the blue team. And you spectate blue only. Okay, so Dragons have given the go-ahead. Okay, so now they are good to go.
Traveling to Route 66.
Route 66. I'm expecting to see another Rhine duel here come out from Task Force and Phoenix. But possibly we might see some other quirkier stuff come out. Since there is this big open area in this entire section of the map, we could really see anything from this bit. We could see a Widow, a Hanzo, an Ashe, those type of semi-long range and long range characters. We have the Widow coming out here from Tenacious. Could be a meme pick. Locking the legs. The legs is coming out, and the Somber McCree as well. A very good choice.
Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
Okay. Let's see what's going on here. The Reinhardt is oh, I see what they're doing here. Okay. I like this. Okay, I got pushed out of the train. But they're going to hide in here and dive out on top of them, I think. Yeah, they just jump straight out. And the Widow doesn't quite know what's going on here. But Phoenix goes down. Doesn't quite work. Get down there. They're going for the spawn camp, but it's not working as two of them get picked off. Looking for the Widow, doesn't quite get it. Forced to translocate back out onto the high ground. I don't know why he didn't have it on the Mega in that room, but however, he's in the back line right now. I think he's searching for, yeah, they swapped off to the McCree instead of the Widow, and they've unlocked the legs. And he's just kind of looking at the Ana. Oh, his translocator was destroyed! Oh no! B-Dog's in trouble! Oh, he gets picked off! Oh no. That's so unlucky. A bit of a weird flashbang from Zeke, but as ever, doesn't quite work out, but you're not going to get all of them. And just a reminder, folks, Overwatch League is starting back next week, next Friday. Well, this Friday coming, that is. So if you've been missing that, don't worry, you get to see it. And Anthony actually comes out to see. That forces him to back off, actually. He probably would have backed off either way, but just gives him that little bit more incentive. He is close to the Deadeye, however. I think once he gets to this Deadeye, he's going to wrap around to the high. Yeah, well, okay, no, they just let him cap. 5 minutes on the bank concurrently here for the red side. Playing hit scan on this ping must be kind of difficult. Score is currently 2-0 to Dragons, however there was a draw on 2CP. As there normally is. But, yeah, this is currently the fourth map. Oh! But it gets cancelled! The High Noon gets cancelled! And the Fanda Hammer comes out onto the McCree. This is a good fight. Oh, it doesn't quite get the flashbang over the shield either. High Noon gets two! What an amazing play. Oh my, the amp just barely gets out, and the red team are just going to secure this. They're just going to waltz it on up here with 4 minutes on the bank. Can he jump this? He can get over with charge. Very good tech actually coming out. The Lucio gets picked? Where did that happen? It's interesting. They have to do something here from the side of Dragons. They have the grab. Oh, but the hack comes out. There's gonna be no grab for now. Death Blossom comes out too. Doesn't quite get enough value. It forces the Rhine, but both Rhines are dead now. And the bomb comes out from the blue team. Doesn't quite get value, but the Deadeye does get the McCree. And another Deadeye from the other McCree. Waiting for the defense matrix, and it goes, and it gets the pick on the blue Lucio. That's unlucky. But the McCree does go down anyways. And I think this could be a stall here for the blue team. Not entirely sure, however. This is still very even. The Nano onto the right, and the big shatter. The fatty shatty. And the red team just waltz this on in. They have a 420 time bank. They are smoking the enemy team right now. But if they get stopped here, they might get rolled. So they just have to keep this momentum up. Gotta keep this time bank going. The Baptiste swap instead of Lucio here. I think it's a pretty good spot. But Lucio wasn't getting too much value. Okay. There were 1 to an EMP here from the side of Dragons. Dragons pull off this EMP, it could be pretty good. He gets the McCree extremely low, but the healing is there. The Sombra is forced back off. They don't put their translocator on health packs, which is kind of odd. They're going in on the 56 HP. This could be dangerous. There's McCree right there. There's a possibility for a flashbang, but it doesn't happen. As the big shatter, Phoenix gets 3. What an amazing point. Okay, that was a pretty good showing there from Phoenix. Okay, it looks like the Sombra is actually switching. Switches to the Junkrat. I actually really like that. Because there is a lot of... It mightn't seem like it, but there is actually a lot of spots here. Especially between like the payload. There's a lot of angles. Anti-nade comes out onto the Rhine. Very good anti. The Fire Strike comes out. Task Force just starts to push forward here, and the bomb comes out into the back, and it gets the McCree. Oh no! The Fire Strike comes through as well. He's just wailing on the other Rhine, and he has the shatter, but he was slept. The shatter opportunity coming out here. The Bob is popped to try and prevent it. So the Bob is still in the back. He's not turning around. You gotta turn around and block the Bob, or you're gonna die. He does it. But for how long can he do it? His shield is running low. Is he going to die? The Bob goes away at the last second. Task Force is 19 HP. Is he going to go for the shatter is the question. He does get healed up. So I believe he is going to try and go for shatter. Oh, he turns around. Okay, he backs off. He realizes he has a time bank to play with. So he gets out. Well, not necessarily. He challenges the other Rhine on the high ground. I don't think it's going to go well for him. Oh, but the remech gets him 1 HP. Oh no. The remech causes his death. Oh no! The Baptiste finishes him off, but that was all the diva. And that's why you don't get too aggressive, folks. If you get too aggressive, that's gonna happen. We have the Blossom here this fight coming out from the Reapers, so this could be interesting. Looks like he's gonna TP over to the far left. The Doomfist just spots and baits the Wraith with a punch. He's going to wait for this Rhine to push forward and possibly Blossom, but there is the chance that the Diva can eat it. He goes into the back. Okay, it's kind of an interesting choice. But how was ever? Oh. Okay. He's going for the Diva. Gets the pick off. This just looks like it's going to be the red team win this. They didn't really need to do too much. They mostly just pressured rather than actually did stuff during the main fight. But the Rhine does get picked off, and the Reaper is forced to back off. I think he's just going to blossom in the OT here. And McCree is playing far back. He's looking for the teir. Doesn't quite get it. And the Nano does come out. The Res comes out from north. Very good. She is actually on the Lucy there. She can't res the next target. But she does get the Ana as well, actually, with the res. That is very good. And it looks like the red team are just going to be taking this. Yeah, and they just take it with time. 23 minutes. A very good hold from the blue team, however. Getting them down from 5 minutes. Okay, so that is a pretty good time bank.
Initiating
Well, it's not a
match.
pretty good time bank, but it's better than having nothing. A lot of the teams will finish these maps out in OT, and that can be very dangerous. So I'm glad that that's not how this went. And of course, just remember this is tier 4, so this is around the high silver to mid plat level. The cutoff, I believe, is 2800 for these. So just keep that in mind while spectating the games. That this is below 2800 or on 2800. Some players have to have a waiver if they are above 2800. And the Torb. Oh, the defensive Torb pick here. I do kind of like this because you can put the turret far in the back. And oh, I've never heard that McCree voice, man. That's actually pretty interesting. But yeah, the Torb pick is going to be pretty good because he can just set up the turret somewhere around the gas station, possibly. Maybe down by the actual gas pipes behind him right now, but it looks like he's not going to. The damage boosted Torb is going to be very powerful. No, he puts it there. Okay, that's another interesting position. It does leave it more exposed than putting it halfway around other things. However, it does work as well to prevent flankers. And B-Dog is on the Reaper, so that's pretty good. The Torb actually spots the Reaper here. Shoots him once, shoots him twice, forces the Wraith down. He's just taking these side angles here, just poking on anyone that appears on the flanks. This is pretty good here. Get some Mercy gameplay. We don't see much Mercy gameplay here, so it's going to be good to see. Okay. Not quite. Phoenix's fire strikes have been very odd. He hasn't quite been able to aim. He's been trying to flick them, but it hasn't necessarily worked. That they're just pushing up here. The TP comes up too. Okay, the Reaper just plugging in the damage into the Rhine as much as they can. This turret is getting some decent value, but it gets destroyed. Torb is close to his ult, however the Widow is also coming up on infrared as they just hold this bottom angle. It's going to get blocked off for the moment. It's going to get blocked off by the payload, but they peek up onto the high ground. Lands a body shot on the Czar. Body shot again on the Torb. Headshot on the Torb, forces him out of LOS and gets the Mercy! What an amazing pick from the Widow. And they're just kind of shooting the shield for the moment. Not much in the LOS besides from Desari. Oh, but he doesn't see the Rhine. Oh, he does. He's he's scared. He backs off onto the garage. I would be looking for this Ana. He does seem to be, but not quite. He seems to be holding here. I don't think he knows that the McCree is over there. He might. He's taking this left angle. I do enjoy this a decent bit. There's 5 ults for the red team right now. Most of them are coming back from spawn. But yeah. Just applying pressure to that shield. The shield is running out. Oh, but the Widow almost gets him! That was very close. Very, very close. However, it doesn't quite work out as the Torb is contesting the Widow. This could be dangerous for the Torb player. He does get healed up, however. Oh, but that was very close to the Reaper as well. Runs extreme low. And the Shatter! 2 Shatters coming out here from both teams. The Deadeye damage boosted gets slept in defense matrix. That is about as shut down as you can get as a McCree player. And the charge comes out onto the D.Va. D.Va dies, but North is dead to B-Dog. B-Dog is still there with the Mercy and the damage boost. He goes for the Death Blossom. He saves. He gets 2. The Rhine is 1, but he gets pinned. Oh no. Jojo's father tries to go for the res. It doesn't quite work out. Oh, he should have backed off to his Rhine. But it looks like that this is going to be the blue team winning. Or at least just a red team backing off for the time being. What? Okay. I thought he was going to go a bit further than that. I thought that Phoenix was going to get a bit creative. But it turns out that he didn't. He just decided to play conservative there, which is good. Don't always try and go for those aggressive pins, gold Reinhardts. Yeah, I see you. I'm one of you. Don't always go for those long pins. Try and pin into the wall, into like a close wall nearby if you are going for a pin. and make sure you have your team support. Don't just pin into the back and then complain when you die. You don't want to be like a Reinhardt version of Chipsa or something. But yeah, I like this position for Dono. He sleeps the Ryan in the mid. The Ryan gets actually chunked down to half HP. I believe that might have been a Reaper headshot. B-Dog does get picked off as Task Force goes in here, gets his shatter, and he kills the D.Va as well. He's just kind of holding down his position here. There is 3 minutes for the blue team here. Their side of Dragons. 2 of them get picked off, however. They're just going to have to back off. And the Torb does have... I don't believe Torb has used Molten Core yet. I don't believe I've seen it. I think he's trying to get his turret up onto that high ground spot there using the payload, but it didn't quite work out for him. Which is pretty unfortunate. Oh, and the shatter comes out. It doesn't get much value, however. Or does it? The Ryan pins in. And but the Grav is popped. The Grav gets 3 of them. And the Coom. The Coom, it doesn't quite get a pick, but it gets it all very low. And the kill onto the Reaper. Oh my. Phoenix going for the Hail Mary pin. Gets the honor, but okay, the Reinhardt backs off. Okay. That's fair enough, I guess. I mean, yeah, okay. I probably would have backed off in that situation as well. Like, your Ana's just been pinned. Yes, he is ahead and he is anti, but it doesn't quite work. The 180 shatter. Oh, he just barely reaches the Ana at the edge of the hitbox. No one's on the payload. What are they doing? They're not on the payload. Hello? Oh god. Hello, Dragons. Get on the cart, please. You got fighting to do. Okay, no, the entire red team is there. Phoenix is getting picks. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. I've made a grave error. Okay, the Death Blossom does come out. It gets 2. I think both Death Blossoms were used there. Unfortunately, your Death Blossom didn't get value because the Death Blossom got cancelled by the Death Blossom. Highly technical. And that's the round. So there is a minute and 33 seconds advantage here for the blue team as they go into round 3 of Route 66.
Initiating match.
Okay. Okay, so just look at the mountains. This is actually a very scenic place, Route 66. A lot of times you don't stop and look at the map, but you can see the big railroad there that got knocked down, causing this whole thing to happen. That actually is shown in the McCree cinematic short. There's a Ryan D.Va coming out here from the side of the defenders with the Widow and the Reaper, along with the Mercy Ana. I do like this composition. I think it applies a lot of close range and far range pressure. However, I think a Torb might have been a little bit better instead of the Reaper, because Torb is just a better character right now than Reaper is in the meta. And you got Ryan Sig, solid, balanced, 2 shields, the Reaper and the Ashe. My question is, who does the Reaper go with here? Are they going to nano the Reaper? Are they going to pocket him? What are they going to do to make this Reaper effective? Is what I'm curious to see. I'd be curious to see if they have the answer to this, as Phoenix is already ahead on the ult charge. At least, yeah, they seem to be on the side of the blue team. They're actually damage boosting the Reaper. I do like this. He's just applying pressure to the enemy Ryan. I don't know why the Widow's in the middle of their team. It's a pretty odd play from Zeke here. I don't know why is he holding this position. He wants to get up onto that garage, and he does so, but he is very low. He is very, very low. He needs some sort of heals. He goes for the mini pack here. I don't know. Why are you sniping at this angle? I would have tried to go back there. I think it might be because the grappler cooldown. Right in the crotch goes the shot. And even though Reaper may be a semi-immortal terrorist, a shot to the nuts will always kill you. And overtime starts ticking down here as the Genji is challenging the Widow. The Widow just kind of kind of moves back a bit, you know. Not too scared of that Genji. Genji seems more scared of them. It goes, oh, tries to stand on the side, doesn't quite work. The nano boost comes out onto the Reinhardt as well. The shatter is popped. The shatter from both sides. 2 for Task Force here. As they are pushing it forward here still. They're going to have to do something if they want to stop them. They need to group up and not stagger in. A Marshmallow with that is going to be very difficult. I think they're just going to try and run here and give them the first point. And B-Dog on the far here, just trying to apply some pressure to the Genji, but it's not quite working. I believe I heard the Widow somewhere nearby. Or they might have actually backed off. Yeah, the Widow has backed off. Okay. Gets a headshot on the Sigma, but it doesn't quite get the pick. He could get the Reaper here. He just needs to wait for this shield to go down. Playing Widow into the double shield here is going to be very difficult. But you just kind of got to look for those cracks in between the shields if you are going to run it. But the Genji's on the left side. This Genji is like 55 to his blade. He needs to try and step up his ult charge game a little bit more if he wants to be able to keep up. Even though it was a late swap. Okay, the Rhine is on the point. Here, and the Barrage gets 3! B-Dog gets 3! Oh my! That's 5 for the blue team, and they're going to be shutting them out here. Just off the first point. Very good plays.
Score 3-4. Switching sides. Initiating match.
Okay, as this could be the final round here, folks. Okay. Oh. Okay, I thought I wasn't able to go through there, but apparently I am.
Ready for battle.
Got a very here from Jotaro's father. I said good round in it, and he said very. So, seems like Dragons are pretty happy with that. Pretty happy with stopping them there. And with 2 minutes on the clock, I think they can win this.
30 seconds.
I believe. I definitely do believe. We do have to decide on MVP and runner-up here, for both teams when the game does end as well. So, yeah. Okay. Enjoy the scenic view of the bottomless pit. There's the owner. That's like something out of a Looney Tunes show. But anyways, enough diddle daddle. Time for some Overwatch. Okay, the bar is just applying this pressure here. And the Reaper's on the side. Oh, gets picked off by the Ashe, but the Res comes out immediately from Jotaro's father, but he gets picked off by the Ashe again. This Ashe is just ruining this Far Mercy. They need to swap off this comp as soon as they can. If B-Dog just goes back and swaps off. And Zeke is on the Genji here. Zeke is known for having a good Genji. So this will be very interesting. Ooh. But Red picks off Zeke. That is very unfortunate. I don't think there is a res available for that as well. Oh, there is actually. And the res does come out onto him. This Task Force is getting pretty close to a shatter, but not quite as close as Phoenix. Phoenix is in the advantage here. The Wraith used... There's kind of no reason there by the Red Reaper. But he goes in on the D.Va and makes up for it. Does get the D.Va mech. But now you need to try and find the baby. Lost sight of her. Gets her. The Mercy is stuck in the back. The shatter, the nanoed shatter gets blocked by the shield. Oh, but both shatters don't get at, and one gets nothing, the other gets stunned. He TPs to there to kill the soldier, and then backs out. A little bit odd. Not gonna lie. He seemed a bit hesitant to commit there. He kind of changed his mind midway through. As the Ashe is just holding this high ground. Oh, the Flux comes out onto 2, drops down the Helix rocket just from mid-air from Zeke here. Okay. And the shots just applying that music pressure. The McCree is off the map. That's very unlucky. I really like that Mercy gold gun actually. That looks really nice. I might invest. Even though I don't play Mercy, I might invest. Get some Mercy stonks. Okay, Phoenix is pushing in here. The Fire Strike just get F by the Sigma, however. Oh, but the Nano! Oh my, the Shatter comes out too! Oh, he has to land this Shatter. This could extend the series here, folks. Oh no. It's come back to bite Dragons. Dragons are in these situations, in these tough situations. They aren't seeming to be able to do it. It's just the baby diva left here contesting and slowly picked off. The OT is just going to whittle away here eventually as they all go back on. B-Dog does get one, however. They could still have this, actually. This still has a lot of potential. But this Reaper needs to be dead. And with the Ashes on the high ground as well. This is turning back into a stabilized fight as the leg is being locked here again by Zeke. The Helix Rocket just come out. The bomb is popped. The bomb doesn't quite get anything. Gets the Mercy a little low, I think, but that's about it. As the Red Rhine is just pressuring them here. And the Slam does come out from the ball player. And the Flux is popped. The Sig is low though. He doesn't quite get anyone with it. But the Diva is out of mech anyways. This Death Blossom is very close. This Death Blossom could decide this round here, folks. If he gets something good with this Death Blossom, then I think it might be all but over. And it already is all but over, it looks like. The ball is still on. They don't see the ball. The ball just barely gets back on. I don't know if it's going to get the needed value, however. It's just too close. Oh no, it is 3-1 currently. 4 maps in. 2-1. Apologies, not 3-1. It's 2-1. Phoenix does get played the game, however. Okay. So this is going to 5 maps, folks. In this current turn, possibly to a 6th. We don't quite know by that. Let's take it to map 6. If this goes to map 6, I don't know if I can keep up. I need more caps. I'm already like 3/4 of the way through my can and I'm just have no energy. Okay. We are back to lobby. Okay, so the teams are talking here and seeing what's up. Hey, what's the score? Hey, welcome to stream. The score is currently 2-1 for the side of Dragons. Riku is being subbed back in and B-Dog is being subbed back out. There was one draw, so this is going to be our 5th map and it is currently 2-1. So that's how that is going currently. Spectate blue only. Control. Okay, so I'm going to hand over control to Big Boss Phoenix here for a second. So he's going to control the stuff. Oh my. Okay. Bewitched popped off for a while. Yeah, they did pretty good last round, not gonna lie. They, yeah. Bewitched did play good that last round. However, they are currently still down by 1 point. They did stop Dragons from winning Temple of Anubis, but that was still a draw at the end of the day. Okay. So yeah, it is 2-1. This has been a very close and long series. This is our 5th map. If we wish to win this, we will go to a 6th. Control is a very weird map type, though. I went to 3 maps on Control at the start of the series. Let's see if it'll go to that again. So yeah, hopefully that'll be good. And if you guys want to interact in chat as well, this would be a good time because I don't currently have anything going on right now. Oh yeah, Luke, you got your 3-0 prediction wrong, unfortunately. It is currently 2-1 to Dragons. Going into our fifth map. Yes, this is our 5th map. Better be 3-1. Okay. Okay, looks like... So we have a ready from Dragons. We're just waiting on a ready from the other team, Bewitched, currently. Okay, we have ready from both teams. We're ready from both teams now, we're just waiting for it to start up. I currently don't have leaders, so okay. It should start now. 3, 2, 1. Oh. Okay, one of our players is currently on a bathroom break, so that's going to be another 2 minutes. He is going to be a few minutes, folks, to quote him. Oh no. What? What is this? I think one of our players are pooping on the job. Oh, Pupper's playing tug of war with one of his hoodies. Okay. I thought that he was taking a poop. But turns out he has to wrestle his dog for a hoodie. It's not animal abuse, it's playing. So, no need to worry. Okay, so he is back, so go. Okay, and we are going ahead here, folks.
Now arriving at Lijiang Tower. Initiating match.
Okay, so Lijiang, you might see a bit of Doomfist, some Pharah coming out here, or possibly a Sim, where they TP into these windows and put their turrets on this middle part here. Is currently what's been happening a lot. I'm expecting Dragon's Guard to run that. Personally, with like possibly like a Pharah or a Reaper. I think they might. I don't know whether to have Zeke or Riku on that. Well, Aishta, but yeah, they have Aishta on the sim. They're running the May McCree with the Hog here on the red side. They've run that a decent bit, so I think it's kind of expected from them at this point. And let's just look at the city of Lijiang. And China is beautiful in the future. And you can actually see the streets down here as well. And you can see the apartment blocks. There's no way to get in, so I don't know how these residents are doing it, but okay. And as we go out onto the Lijiang skylight for this possible final map, you never know. The Doom sim is a bit of an odd choice, but it does give them the advantage technically. The sim is running very low, but it backs off and gets the heals. He's at max beam. He just shreds all of them. He gets 4 kills. But actually, they play the sim instead of the Mei here as well for the red team, but it's just not enough. And that's the TK. Strong opening from Dragons. They did not like that they lost that last round. They did not appreciate that. They actually found it rather rude. I think the Lucio is looking for a boop here. Oh, he might just get it. He might just get it if he just keeps hiding here. Let's get that nice first person POV. Okay, it looks like he's just going to go back to his team now. He's not going to get the boop opportunity. His task force starts to go in here, but he's getting denied by the Doomfist. Doomfist retreats out there. Two players on the red team on team as well. But, oh, the kills come out. Oh, the sim is too powerful. Let's see this. This has been a shutout currently. To switch over to the McCree here instead of the sim, they are done. They are changed. Phoenix is third person peeking. Again, looking here, he's 20 to the shatter because he used it last fight. And Task is 90 to hit, so Task does have the advantage this fight. But the question is for how long. Oh, and that's the 1-2-5 slam, doesn't quite land, however. The McCree sees the thing, tries to stop it. This McCree has his roll, he's going to want to try and roll out. If it goes straight onto the Ana, doesn't quite get the pick on him. Oh, and the headshot onto the Doomfist kills simply. And the Deadeye comes out, gets the Sim 1 HP, but Sim lives! Sim never dies. Oh, they boostio! Oh my, I didn't even notice the boostio. It does get the pick on Diana, but then gets picked off by the Junkrat. They're on. The red team is on the point. Well, it's just the Roadhog who gets absolutely lasered down. And a cheeky hello coming out. And I think that this might just be a dub. Oh, the recontest. Hold on. There is the recontest coming out here, but the question is, will it be enough? Oh, the Ana gets absolutely flattened. There's no one there for the Doom to punch. Punchy man can't punch, but yes he can. He gets the Yunk. Oh, it punches the whole Hog to deny as well. This Doomfist is doing great. Zeke is just doing mad work on the Akande here, which fun fact is Doomfist's actual name. He's getting mad value. Oh wow. He is still managing to track this Tracer. And he gets it. They get it. 100 to 0 for Dragons. That was a shutout. That was abuse. I think this is just going to be another 100 to 0 next round personally. I think the series is just going to end here. But that might just be me. Doing some hardcore Doomfist tech here. I like the Pharah pick as well coming out. And the Monkey. The Goomba Stomp comp coming out from the red team. As we do have the Sim being popped. They're going to TP into that window, I'm assuming. I'm surprised that they're not running the Sim themselves. Oh, Monkey's off the map! Oh no! Red falls! Oh my, that is very unfortunate. And yeah, the red team just backs off. They just back off, they're not trying. The Pharah is trying to contest. But is it effective? Oh no, the hook could come out. Oh, just barely misses. Oh, but they do kill the Sim. And the red team start to rotate onto the other side, but the blue will cap. Now let's see what Zeke does. He runs low, he gets as far, it's going to be very difficult. I don't know why he uppercutted there, didn't much around with it, but nonetheless he gets it. Don't know why I'm spectating the dead body. The Lucio doing what Lucios do best. Just getting that. Oh, but the sim gets 3, but it gets picked off as well. This could still go anyone's way. Phoenix is dead. I think this is gonna go red side. Red side might actually get some point presence. Go for that nade. Go for the nade. You know you wanna. Yes, and you missed. Unlucky flame. But his team caps anyways. Up the far his half gets healed up. Phoenix does have the advantage here when it comes to the shatter. And the TP, yeah, Phoenix taking TP. Okay, he is. He goes just straight in. He has the shatter. Where he pops is another question. Or will he even pop it as well? What is going to happen with this fatty shotty? Looks like he's saving it for next fight. Just kind of waltz on in and take it, don't they? They don't really put up too much of a fight, the red team. They just kind of let that point be taken. They're going the other side here because they know that the Lucio can boot them the other way. Oh, the Lucio gets hooked, but the bomb goes through in the room. That denies the room for a little bit, but I think that was a bit of a mistake, using it that early. He should have waited for their team to go into that room. The hog is cut off on the other side, so that could be dangerous for the other team. He's just kind of playing with Lucio here. He sees the sim, but he's just going to get melted down here. It's not enough. Crew backs off. Farah is just looking here for this Rhyme, but the McCree denies the Farah. And the shatter comes out from Phoenix onto the bridge. And it is overtime. The blue team have it at 99. This could be the end of the game, folks. 3 dead from the other team, and I think this is just the end of the game. It's just the Mercy left. The Mercy begs for mercy, but she's not going to get any of it as the pin to finish the series. What a showcase.
Play of the game.
And this is the match for the winners finals. So it's going to be Deadman's Wonderland that are going into the winners finals here. Okay, so that is the series, folks. It goes to 5 maps and it ends up 3-1. Okay. Bewitched. And runner up goes to Flame. Okay. And that is the series, folks. We are going to get the interviews, of course, in here for the teams. Okay. Hello.
Ayo.
Hey,
Hey.
Red.
Hey.
Um, how are you doing, dude?
I'm actually doing great.
Yeah, that's good to hear. That's good to hear. That was a very close series you had there.
Yeah, Dragons Guard by far is my favorite team in this whole league simply because of how nice they are and how nice of an opponent they are. They're really people we can learn from, and our matches can go really close sometimes really different, and just everyone on the team is just really cool.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
That is.
But yeah, I
I'm.
know I said some stuff last time throwing shade at dragons, but when I say this, I was very serious about it being just, friendly banter. Trust
Yeah,
me. If
it's
I'm
always
throwing
good to have
shade
fun.
at anyone, it's gonna be someone who deserves it.
Exactly. Couldn't have said it better myself. So,
Yeah.
um, so what do you think that you guys did best in this game?
Hmm. There are a lot of good things I saw, but I'm gonna be honest. Our best thing, hmm, I'd have to say it was our focus. Well, and what I mean by that is when people were being walled off, and when we were really in crunch time, like that the third or fourth game, we really were focusing who we needed to focus, and that's what got us picks, and that's what was keeping us still alive. Because of our focus and our able to get picks, we still did it really good. Although we didn't win, it was a really good learning moment, and honestly, I'm amazed by how good we did. Because even if it is a lose, it's still a really fun match.
Indeed, indeed. And you're not out of the series yet. You will be going
Yeah,
down to the losers bracket where you will be facing another team. I believe
true.
it's the Emerald versus Deadman game. I think the loser of that you will be going up against. I'm not entirely
The
sure on that.
loser?
Yeah, I'm pretty
Okay.
sure because this was the winners bracket. This was to play in the winners bracket finals, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Dragons will be going to the winners bracket finals, and you'll be dropping down to the losers bracket. But you guys
Yeah.
played really good. Your coordination was good, and your setup was also really good. So you may have lost,
Thank you.
but you did really good.
Thank
So
you.
yeah, I think you guys have a lot of potential in the league going forward, and I think you will still stay in this playoff for a bit longer.
Thanks.
So, thanks for coming to the interview today. It's appreciated a ton.
Yeah, and there is something I do gotta say though.
Okay,
Any
okay.
teams out there, when we fight, make it a good match. Make it a really good match.
Make it a bit
Like
like
be
this.
yeah,
Okay.
because matches like these are why I play Overwatch. And yeah, I'll see you later.
Okay. Thank you for coming in for you, dude. That's it. Okay, so now we're gonna have Dragon's Guard coming in. We're going to have Jotaro and Silver. Silver is a coach for them, I do believe. There's some debate on who is going in. Um, okay, okay, folks, we're gonna have to go to game chat to talk to these next players. And here we are in game chat. Okay. Silver and Jotaro's father. Hello. Hello.
Hello?
Hi. Hey man,
Wait,
how you doing?
wait. Wait, hold on. Ricky's joining. Ricky's joining. Hold
Oh,
on.
Rick is joining. Okay, okay.
Yeah.
I'll have to invite him.
Yes. Ricky, the sexy coochie man.
Indeed, indeed.
He's in a group. Hold on.
Indeed he is. I dropped him an invite.
Okay, he should be coming in, right motherfucker now.
You nailed that.
Hello!
Hello, hello. Well, first off,
The
Yes.
old Excali boys reunited.
Oh, don't make me cry. Don't make me cry. I'm the one that got
Pepe
left.
hands.
I'm the one that got left behind. Anyways, congrats on your win today, guys. Very good.
Thank
Hey,
you,
thanks, man.
Showcase.
Thanks, man.
You guys played great, of course. You will be going into the winners finals. Great job.
Baby.
What do you guys think you did best in this game?
I think the coordination was like one of the most outstanding moves. Like the teamwork, like everybody was around each other. Like everyone was like helping each other, was checking on them. So I think our teamwork is like that. What helped us the most.
That's very
And
good.
you see, unlike this mythical synergy that fucking Xeno was talking about that we had,
Oh.
I think this one actually has synergy, right? Because we were while we were paused and like all that, we were bouncing jokes off each other. We were having a quick laugh. Very very cool, very epic.
Yeah, the amount of pauses this series is enough to pause my heart. So, yeah, apologies for that. Today wasn't my
It's good, it's good.
But
It's okay.
yeah. So congrats on your win. You guys will be going into the winners finals, and you'll be playing the winner of the Dead Man's Emerald game, I believe. Is it?
Yeah,
No, it was Series and Emerald.
Series and Emerald.
Series
Okay, yeah,
one.
my bad, my bad.
Series 1, I guess.
Yeah.
So we're playing against Series,
Oh.
Sure.
the
Okay.
bastard one trick team. Let's go.
Oh, that's a call out.
I mean, hey, I'm just stating what I've seen our gameplay.
Do we have
But,
do we have any Series Orbit fans in chat?
Ugh. I mean,
don't
for real,
think we
for real,
do.
for real.
Chat's
though,
been
the-
dead
the
since
only-
third
the only-
round.
The only thing that they're fucking the only thing that series are orbiting is the fucking Bastion gun. That's it.
Ooh,
Could I give
okay.
a quick shout out? Like
Okay.
the whole game intense. Like sadly they didn't make the honorable mention spot because I thought they were worth it, or like even the MVP.
Who?
And was like Zeke and Biak. Like
Yeah, I agree.
these were like fucking stones, dude. They knew what they're doing. Zeke is a fucking monster, like literally. And I respect this man, how he does and how hard he works for that, like every day. And like Phoenix was a fucking massive
Yeah,
monster in this fucking match.
He was.
I was gonna say like I feel like Phoenix is like the foundation of the team. Like without Phoenix, we just sort of fucking crumble and fall apart.
Yeah, you guys did a great job peeling for him as well.
Yeah.
With the immortality fields from the sport line and with
Yeah.
the reses and all that. So you guys did great. Thanks for coming to the interview today. It's appreciated a ton.
Thank you.
All right, good job on your game. See you guys in the
Thank you.
winners finals.
Bye bye.
Bye bye. Alright folks, so that is today's stream. If you did enjoy, make sure of course you like and subscribe to the Garden YouTube channel and also our socials. Check the description, they should be there. And I'll see you guys. Thank you for coming out to the stream. It's appreciated a fuck ton.